I was overwhelmed with gratitude this morning when I was eating honey. That honey came from our own honeycomb here. And I thought of all those bees that went out over all those flowers and gathered them. And they had left their honey and went somewhere else. And when I put that honey in my mouth, I was just overcome with gratitude for all those bees. I have no way to pay them back for all their hard work. Just imagine how many bees went out, for how many miles they traveled, how many flowers they sat on, how slowly they gathered this honey. Divine Mother is like that. She comes in so many different forms, in so many different ways. She avails things to us. And if we are in remembrance of her, we are always in awe. We are always with the feeling of gratitude. Everything that has been provided to us in life, it's all her. She comes to us to give us comfort in the form of mother, in the form of wife, in the form of husband, in the form of a friend, a father. She takes that form and comes to us in our life to give us comfort. She is constantly giving, constantly giving. All we can do is just remember this and be in touch with the gratitude. That's the best worship of Mahashakti, Mahakali, to be in gratitude. What takes us away from gratefulness? Hunger. Hunger of senses. Taste, touch, smell, sight, hearing. The hunger of these sensory organs is insatiable. It cannot be quenched. It's a bottomless pit. You satisfy it. Next moment it's ready again for more. You give it, then the fear will come in. I'm not going to have enough. That hunger that keeps us caught in our suffering. Although we have everything, still we feel hungry, still we feel unfulfilled, and mind creates thoughts. I'm not going to have enough. And which is in front of us, we totally forget. Being able to see the beauty, see the magic, see the miracle that's in front of us is the greatest worship of Mahalakshmi, of their great mother. May we all take a little time every day and just be in total appreciation of whatever is in front of us. Mahalakshmi. We are surrounded by her grace. She comes to us in the form of water, air, warmth. She is in abundance. This Navaratri, I would like to remind you that please consider yourself different than the normal rush. In India nowadays, when you worship Mahalakshmi, means you are worshipping for money. We have put so much emphasis on money that your life is successful only if you have lots of money, and you are a failure if you don't have enough. True worshipper of Shakti knows that that's just one aspect of Shakti. There are so many different aspects. So many different aspects. All those divine virtues. A person may have all the money in the world, but is unable to sleep in the night, is tossing and turning on a comfy bed. On the other side, a person who works hard and has a meal and just falls asleep even on a rough bed. Who is happier? A person who has everything but his life is filled with fear and quarrel and enmity and greed and lust. Whereas there is another person, simple, just goes to work, comes back home, has a dinner, watches a little TV, falls asleep, goes to play baseball with his kids. He's a happy man. Keeping our life simple, appreciating what's in our life, and honoring the gift that has been given to us is the greatest worship of Shakti. It's the greatest worship of Shakti. Appreciating what we have, appreciating different forms that the Mother has come to us in the form of a friend, in the form of a wife, child, father, mother, grandmother, whoever. Being in appreciation. I'm not going to speak much, just wanted to share the story of the honey with you. And my mind stopped when I was in that appreciation, started thinking of the bees, the army of them just flying out and sitting on all the flowers and bringing them and leaving it for us. We are all eating that honey. So tomorrow, once you put that spoon of honey in your yogurt, think of all those bees, and Divine Mother came in the form of those bees, gathered that honey, left it for us. Such is the story of our life. That Divine Mother, that Shakti, that energy, it's constantly at work, providing for us. And it is our appreciation that makes her happy.